podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanjay. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. That's the intro, right? It's been so long.
I think so. Yeah. We're starting a new season. That's what it feels like, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've podded throughout, but I have been missing in action for ages.
Yeah, I've missed you, man. It feels like months, like years since we've last podded together.
Honestly.
So it feels really good. It feels good to have you back. How you been? How was the break?
Not too bad. Long Easter weekend. Just took a day before, day after. Went up to Miami. It was good.
Nice. How was Miami? Do you do anything special?
Road trip. Mini road trip. Just me, my girl, one of her cousins just went hopping around.
What was the highlight?
I guess a drive-through safari type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the coolest animal you saw?
Huh. I mean, everything standard was there.
Yeah,
But
lions, elephants.
Yeah, rhinos, giraffes, those things.
Yeah.
But there was.
Did you make any Lion King references when you saw a particular animal?
I did not. Feel like there's
come on.
Yeah.
Opportunity wasted. Go back to Miami right now.
I'm sorry. Let me think. Let's see. Everything's cool, man. Oh, water buffalo. I like water buffaloes.
Oh, wow. That is very random and very cool. Nice. Yeah, it seemed like you were just looking through your gallery on your phone to see. Oh, yes. What was the coolest? Obviously, you were. I guess we should kind of also let listeners know where we are. We're in completely different time zones yet again. This has happened before. A 9.5 hour time difference. So Ryan is recording late in the evening, which he rarely does, and I'm recording early in the morning, which I'm rarely ever awake for, because I'm currently in India at the moment visiting my parents, and I'm on vacation. So I've been going to bed at 3 a.m., waking up at noon. I don't want to make it sound like a degenerate. I want to make it sound like I've been still stuck to my UK time zones in a responsible manner. But no, I'm on vacation, and yes, I'm being irresponsible. And I must say, my family's quite happy that I'm awake for once. But the bad news is I've got a pod to record. So, yeah. Which I have no idea what we're supposed to talk about, because you and I were talking off air, we have no idea what's been going on in the world of football. We've properly disconnected. I've not followed any of the international football. I mean, if there's anything we can touch on, Ryan, it's Italy not making yet another World Cup.
Yeah, no, for sure. Disappointment. Did you see the latest news? It's this bald boy stole Donnarumma's cheat sheet. In terms of
what?
I don't know if it's bullshit or not. I read it at the airports, and before I just lost Wi-Fi before I could go looking at a more reputable source. But it's the ball boy saw Donnarumma's cheat sheet on what direction he was going to dive against which pen taker next to his water bottle, and it goes missing somewhere during the match. And the speculation is the ball boy gives it to the team, and that's why they knew exactly what direction to kick against Donnarumma, because he was going to dive in the next direction.
I mean, given there are millions of cameras at almost every game, every stadium, surely there's footage of the kid just running past the bottle, swiping it. Yeah,
probably. There's footage of Donnarumma looking for it when he went for his water bottle. There's
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's speculation that that's why he was so pissed off after the game too. But anyway,
Do you
All
think the
speculation.
way FIFA tried to give Morocco the trophy, they'd probably try to give Italy a World Cup spot just
No
based on
chance.
his foot?
No chance.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, he
Like there's
confesses
quite
to stealing it now. Oh man.
amazing. That's even better banter. Like, yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it?
That's insane.
There's quite a few nations that, like, popular nations that haven't made the World Cup, right? Like Wales, the Irelands, both of them as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
There's like
There are
teams like
lots. There are
Bosnia and
lots.
stuff have made it. Czech Republic have made it. I mean, Czech Republic making it, I think, like for the first time in like 30 years or something like that, right?
No, not that long.
Yeah. No, 20 years, something long.
2024, maybe since 2000. Turkey made it back for his first time in a while. No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I mean, Harun absolutely lost his shit when that happened. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, the ball boy is also like a player. He's a 14-year-old
Oh,
player, and he's
even
like
better.
a prolific goal scorer or something. But anyway,
Even better.
yeah.
I mean, that's all that really we need to touch upon in the World Cup stuff and I guess international football. So I guess what else happened? The FA Cup playoffs, right?
Yeah, Arsenal bottled yet a next chance at
Oh,
silverware.
oh yeah. Actually, we could go a little further back and be like, they bottled the final against Man
Oh
City.
yeah, they did. So it went
Yeah,
down from
yeah.
being a quadruple. Now it's a double, best case.
Yeah, best case. I mean, they barely beat Sporting last night. It was only 1-0, right? In the 91st minute or something, I saw Kai had scored.
Oh, was it that late? I saw that too, but I didn't see
Yeah,
what minute.
something like that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're
only
right.
1-0 as
You're
well.
right.
Yeah. But in terms of they bottled the EFL Cup or whatever against City. Turkey had his whole juggle the ball moment in the game. I loved it. Absolute shit disturber. Probably my first pick next season, just based on that vibes. Yeah, I mean, talking about the FA Cup being yet another bottle moment for the Gunners. They lost 2-1 to Southampton. I think that was probably the only game that I watched. I watched bits and pieces of the Chelsea Port Vale, but after we scored in the first minute, I was just like, okay, is there any point in watching this? It's probably going to be a battering. I mean, to be honest, I fully expected us to lose given the whole drama. I mean, there's always drama at Chelsea, but Enzo being omitted from the game and the upcoming league game because apparently he spoke to South American media, casting doubt over his Chelsea future. That's probably why Cucurella was on the bench as well, because Cucurella did the same regarding the owners. I don't know why Caicedo was on the bench. Maybe he liked some of the tweets that Enzo and Cucurella put out or something like that. But yeah, who else went through? West Ham Leeds. That was a great game to watch. That went down to penalties. Leeds coming through. And yeah, City thrashing Liverpool, and Liverpool still continuing to be absolute shite. I thought the break would have given them, some time to really figure out what the hell they're doing with that squad. Given Mo Salah's just a washed athlete at the moment. But no, business as usual. Haaland, another day, another hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, why give Salah the pen, right? Like,
yeah, it was a horrible pen as well.
but it just highlights how good. I mean, it's more FPL talk, but the trio of Haaland, Nico, and Semenyo, man,
Yeah,
they dominated that game.
yeah. Nico got the assist for the hat-trick goal. Semenyo got the assist for the second goal. Semenyo got on the score sheet as well. Turkey assisting that. And yeah, Haaland scoring the first one with it being a penalty or something like that.
And I think Nico won that pen.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one with Nico, especially in drafts as well, because we all jumped on him when he was getting that left back role and he was doing well, playing alongside Doku, being allowed to cut in and stuff like that. But I don't think we ever saw him playing this number 10 role. I mean, he played left back for this game, I believe, but still, his ability to play in the number 10 was something that kind of, I think, caught fantasy managers off guard, because when what's his face? Aït-Nouri came back in, started scoring like a monster. I think we all just assumed Nico's days were kind of numbered as a draft asset.
Yeah. I don't know if I actually like him in this role. I mean, obviously he's great, but like the ones where he scored goals didn't actually put up much goals, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I mean, apparently it doesn't matter where he plays. He scored the brace in the EFL Cup final against Arsenal as well.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, true. Like if we go last, I don't know, 10 games, all competitions for City, he's probably second to Hall in terms of goals.
Yeah.
Him or Semenyo.
That's a good show. Yeah. That's a very good show. Huh. Yeah. I wonder if there's any way you could try and trade to get him, but might be a bit tough now. And then I guess what was it? Champions League last night. We already mentioned that Arsenal won 1-0.
Yep.
What was the other result anyways?
Bayern.
Oh, what happened there?
Bayern beat Real 2-1.
Yeah.
Surely I got that
Okay,
right.
fair.
Yeah.
You still playing fantasy there?
No, I missed the deadline once and I was just like, it's such a short game. It didn't make sense.
Ah, so you're so involved in the chat. I assumed you were still continuing. Or you're
Oh,
just
no,
trolling
I was
just like I am.
Yeah, I'm trolling just like My dead team
Amazing,
actually does
amazing.
decent from time to time because it still has like a bunch of Sporting players who did
Oh,
well
no
last
way.
game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the way fantasy usually goes. Any fantasy that isn't draft, really, right?
True.
All the budget games, you just set a team, don't touch it. It does better than you actually getting involved. So,
True that.
yeah. What we should do next season, and yeah, this is like non-draft chat, we should set a zombie team with our actual like tinkering team and see which one does better.
I don't want to know. I genuinely don't want to. I hate those like what if analysis tools.
Yeah.
Because it's almost always I am undoing good work.
I mean, every season we find out, the first team overall in the world is a team that no one has touched for weeks.
Yeah. It lasts for quite a while.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that's enough of a recap, and I guess we'll probably pick out bits and pieces as we kind of go along. There's a bit to unpack as well because now we know we've got a double game week 33, a blank game week 34, and a double game week 36, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe
I think
so,
that's
yeah.
the City Palace one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So yeah, let's just jump straight into everything. Let me do all the social plugs. So listeners, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default fan tracks pod. You've caught us on our free regular pod, and the reason I say free is because we have extra content on our Patreon for the little price of $1.99 per month, where you mainly get waiver pods. I did mention I was going to do some interview tracks content during the vacation. Obviously, I did not. Partially also because I'm still sick. I've been sick for like a week and still recovering, actually. So bear with me while you listen to my subpar dulcet tones. But there's still a few days. And I love fulfilling my role as lastminute.com on this earth. So I'll try to still get some interviews out there with a couple of the clubs that are struggling to stay in the league. But yeah, in terms of tonight's content, the regular format is we've got two halves. In the first half, we do a data dump. And then what do we do after that? Oh, we do the match by match recap of Fantrax relevant events. I'm pretty sure you've been part of this updated format this season, right, Ryan?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been going well. So we're gonna stick to it throughout the rest of the season, and then we take our halftime pint, and then after that we catch up in our leagues, see how we're doing, see what moves we need to make. I do want to touch on that Stanislas Cup that we're both in at the moment. I looked at that and I was just like, you are 3 out of 3 there. You're not struggling at all this season. I
don't even know what the hell this is.
I'm pretty sure you don't even know that you're 3 out of 3 in that
what
cup.
Is this?
So we'll jump into the cup bit as soon as I finish the social plug. So then after the league updates, we answer questions from our Discord, our lovely, lovely Discord community. It's free to be a part of. All you need to do is DM me for a link and I'll sort you right out. What else is free? There's another thing that is free as well, other than the Discord. I'm blanking on it right now. This is how often
Banter
we've
board?
potted over the last few weeks. Oh yeah, the banter board. There you go, which we constantly update and tinker. Again, you just need a link for that one. Oh my God, Ryan, you're so back. Yeah, that should be it for the breakdown of the pod. So now what I'll get Ross to do is quick social plug. So Ross, please do that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, Banta Boys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to Ross. If you're listening to us on Spotify or YouTube, we'd appreciate a follow. If you've already done that, please give us a 5-star rating or a thumbs up on the video. We truly appreciate it. And if you've done all of that, leave us a comment. It helps all the algorithms. We love reading it, and it makes our day and our jobs much brighter, I guess. But yeah, that's it for all the social updates. So before we jump into the data dump, so the Stanislas/Shield is the DPL Community Cup that apparently starts, I think, in game week 29 or something like that. So it's basically, you know how like the top 2 of each of those leagues go into this super draft? So it's basically like something for the rest of the plebs to do.
So I think I saw it at a point, but I haven't been paying attention.
So I think you can get the link for that in the Discord in like the announcements page or something like that. Robbie's been doing that. So I was checking it out because I was like, oh, okay. Because I think DPL for us is pretty much like a wash for both of us in terms of like getting first or second or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, there's $60 to be won. And I looked at it and I was just like, what the hell? Ryan, you're top of your group 3 out of 3. And I'm there struggling with Haroon in my group with like 1 win out of 3. So yeah, I kind of wanted to touch on it. I figure, there's something to play for towards the end of the season at least. So it keeps things a bit more interesting, I guess. But anyways, that's enough waffling for now. So now let's just jump straight into our data dump.
Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
Okay, so we're looking back at game week 31, which was a blank game week. Arsenal, Man City, Crystal Palace, and Wolves, I believe, were the teams that blanked. It feels like eons ago, and I don't know how relevant any of this data is given how long of a break it's been. I mean, players are coming back from injury, players have gotten injured. I can't even remember what the highlights looked like for these games. I was tempted to pull up match of the day last night, obviously never got around to it. So, you know what? I was just like, no, it's not worth that effort. We're just going to chat shit and we're going to have fun, right? Let's talk about some key passes. The highest number was 4 by Morgan Rogers. And then 3 key passes. There's like a long list, but I'll quickly go through them. From Leeds, we've got Stark and James Justin. From Forest, we've got Elliot Anderson. From Burnley, we've got Hartman. From Man United, we've got Fernandez and Dalot. From Everton, we've got Mikolenko. From Newcastle, we've got Hall. From Bournemouth, we get Truffert. From Spurs, we've got Porro. From Fulham, we've got Castagna, Josh King, Smith Rowe, who only played 8 minutes. Mind you, they were playing Burnley. From Sunderland, they got 3 key passes from Chris Rigg and 3 key passes from Jadon Sancho of Aston Villa. Thoughts here, Ryan?
Happy for the Morgan owners because he's been pretty shit before.
Yeah.
Good to see him come back, get a return. Who's gotten a resurgence, man? Okay, so let's just be real. Anton Stark is such a classy player.
Oh, he's injured, by the way.
I know, I saw that. I also saw that Fantrax listed him solid red arrow though, so I don't solid red flag, sorry. don't trust that.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he got subbed off, went into like the press area in like a boot and what's those things, those sticks called?
Still, crutches.
Crutches. Yeah, I've not woken up yet, guys. Just FYI.
And I'm clearly still in carnival season with thinking stilts. Jesus.
Yeah, Moko Jumbies, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Are you picking up Longstaff right now?
I probably will, yeah. At least stash him in the leagues that I own stock in.
Oh, Sahim. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
exactly. Yeah.
Pun missed.
But yeah, so he's in a class of his own. Elliot Anderson's also kind of in his class of his own. Bruno clearly is. Dalo's just been good since what's his name's injured. Oh, he was so good. And I forgot his name.
Dorgu.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we're just
Thank
gonna
you.
help each other out here. We're gonna
Yeah,
drag
yeah.
each other across the finish line.
Miko's
Yeah.
had.
I mean, you did call that, to be fair. When
I did,
Dorgu
yeah.
got injured, you were like, "Yo, yeah, keep an eye on Dalo. Like, he's crap finisher in the final third or whatever, but yeah, he will ghost out of his mind."
And he hits posts and stuff in some games, right? Like,
Yeah, or just misses in the 6-yard box. So.
yeah, he really needs to get. I don't know, whatever training Semenya went through. Like, go do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miko's had a slight resurgence.
Yeah, with the Grealish absence. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about this as well. Yeah.
Lewis Hall's just doing Lewis Hall things. Just
Yeah.
you gotta go through the pain. You know what? Truffre's actually underrated asset this season, man.
100%, bro. Yeah. We don't talk about this guy enough, and this guy is just
At all.
quietly smashing it game
Yeah.
week after game week.
Like, okay, Bournemouth defense, it's Hill, great. Senesi's been solid all season, but Truffre is just there alongside those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. What do you think Truffert sits in total points?
All defenders, probably 25th.
Oh, I was saying all players, but
No
all
way.
defenders. All defenders, he is currently 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all players, top 75?
He's 32nd, I think. So
No way. Wow.
yeah. Bro, I mean, yeah, it's like we said, he's just quietly been going about his business, killing it.
Yeah. Solid.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm going
Yeah,
through
this
in
list-
order, but Poro, good for
Yeah.
the owners that he's back doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Castagna, yo, I grabbed him in a few leagues
Mm.
and it paid off. But man, that clean sheet would have been icing on the cake.
Yeah. I mean, it was again, as always, yeah, I mean, it's
Burnley
obvious.
tax.
Burnley is the fixture to target and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, even on the wave pod, Ben had messaged me in DMs as well, 32 Chickens, and he was like, good shout on Josh King, man.
Yeah, so that's what pissed me off this game week. Like, he was free in literally every single one of my leagues. And I avoided him as well as everybody else did.
Yeah. I mean, he is the reason why I had a good FPL week, right?
Yeah. I swear he's like a game week 1 pick for you that just never left.
Yeah, basically. And I think this was his first ever Prem goal. So talk about like jam luck if you ever, went for that lottery ticket.
Yeah, good on you, man. Good on you.
Yeah.
Who else? Chris Rigg. I'll hold off. I wouldn't do it yet. I'll come back to Chris Rigg. And Jada.
Okay.
Jada's been solid, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You told me,
but I
like-
think, yeah.
I think you told me like maybe 4 game weeks ago, like, go check his numbers. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. The only reason I never went there is because he kept getting subbed around the 70th minute. And it was like, Bailey would then get a game and get subbed off around a similar time. And that's the reason I never went for Josh King, is because Josh was also putting up, like, last couple
Yeah.
of games, I think he got 6 or 7 ghost points, but then was getting that 60th minute sub. And it's just like, I didn't want to go through that. But the thing is like, in a fixture against Burnley, you got to take that chance.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. I'm curious, what is this Chris Rigg thing? Are you going to bring this back later?
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, a standard list. I think the only thing as well to kind of note is with Stark's injury, if he is actually missing, and with the double game week and stuff on the horizon, James Justin back on corners, yo.
Yeah, I saw that. Solid option, honestly. When he gets the freedom to take sets and progress and stuff. So
yeah, and I mean it's weird. Like the Leeds defenders are still massively underowned across majority of leagues. So
honestly, it does not make sense. And okay, it's fine. I get underowned, but like they're owned in spells. It's like Biol and Shrike and stuff. They're picked up for like one game week and then drop right back, but they never stop ticking along. So
yeah.
Why are they being dropped? I don't get it. But
yeah,
hey.
I mean, they should be like the core of your back five.
Yeah, honestly.
Like Biol alone got like 23.5 points, I think, in Game Week 31 with a clean sheet.
I'm remembering 16, but yeah, sure, you're probably right.
You probably looked at the points right before the clean sheet got locked in. So
okay.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next category, which is shots and how many on target. So the highest number of shots attempted was 6. By no surprise, Bruno Fernandes, who had 3 on target. Harry Wilson also here, with 2 of his 6 on target. Then 5 shots attempted by Ollie Watkins, who had 2 on target. And then 4 shots attempted by Morgan Rogers, who had 3 on target. Talby, who had 2 of his 4 on target. And Rodrigo Muniz, who started ahead of Raul Jimenez, had 0 of his 4 on target. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, so I'm going to go in the reverse order now. And it's like, here's where... I mean, okay, Muniz was okay, right? He didn't flop. I'll take, what was it, 8 points? 8.75. Yeah. I'll take that, yeah. But I expected more versus Burnley. I did pick him up in a few leagues. And it was a choice of Josh King or Muniz. And it's like, that's the pain. I don't mind I missed out on 5 points. It's like, oh, you missed out on, 25 plus points or something? Like,
yeah. Oh. It was the same thing for me because I remember I was like, oh, Muniz started. I scrambled into both my leagues. Both leagues, he was gone. And King was there. And I was just like,
Exactly. But okay, so we're going in reverse order. I mean, we spoke about Rogers already. He did well this game week for the owners. Ollie, man, it's both Ollie and Rogers have been kind of meh.
I like that you just ignored Talby like he isn't even a person.
Yeah, I don't think he gets enough minutes to like, really think about it.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Ollie, like, I don't know, man. Ollie, I get why people are so frustrated because Ollie's dropped a few goose eggs, 0-pointers, over the last, 6 to 8 game weeks.
Yeah.
But again, Ollie's just one of those people. I think you just gotta take the rough with the smooth, start him, and don't even think about it.
I agree. And I mean, the game weeks like this one is where you just feel happy, right? Harry Wilson. So also like, okay, we spoke about him, then he kind of dropped off, but even his dropping off was never that horrific.
Yeah, that's true.
Compared to like previous seasons, we saw him be so return dependent, right?
Yeah.
And like this season, he's just so Mr. Consistent, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, young player of the season, then realize he's 29 years old. He just looks like a baby still. Yeah. I mean, he's been probably one of the best assets that's kind of emerged throughout the season. I wouldn't say like high in drafts because I mean he like was one of the assets that had the most goals in preseason, so obviously people had their eye on him, but he had a slow start to the season. But then when he got going, man, he was a bit unstoppable from outside the box.
Do you think he's a top 20 player right now?
That's a good question. Maybe, maybe towards the end of it.
He's 21st.
Yeah. See, nice. Very nice. Yeah. I think maybe rest of the season he probably breaks into that, right?
Probably. So two Forest players. Sorry, I'm going off topic a bit, but
no,
I just found it super interesting. 2 Forest players beat him on 19th and 20th. Can you name them?
Yeah, so I looked at the list by accident earlier because I was looking at the True Fair stuff. So I'm gonna say Nico Williams is one of them,
Nico is one of them. That's crazy.
which baffled me
That is
because I was just like,
crazy.
Forrest have been shit all season. Why are you here?
Getting so many
and then
returns, yo.
Yeah, exactly. He got like a 30-point haul or something this game week, didn't he?
Yeah, 35.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say the other one is Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah, 20th is Morgan Gibbs White. Nico is just above him.
Yeah.
And Elias is
Yeah,
15th. So
Yeah, Elliot being there is no surprise.
Correct.
Just given like how he's been like in DEFCON and like other games and stuff like that. But yeah, the Nico one was just like, what is going on? I had to check whether I was in the Super League for a second.
right? Like,
Yeah,
what
it was
the hell?
crazy.
All right. Let's get back on track. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
gosh, we don't need to talk about Bruno. We don't talk
about
too.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, accurate crosses. The highest number was 3 by 3 players. Keenlos Potter, who I believe played left wing back for this one. Mikolenko and Chris Rigg. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, so I just want to pull it back to like, do you remember the chant for Will Griggs? Will Griggs on fire. Your defense is
Oh,
terrified.
yeah.
I can't get it out of my head. That's like just replace Will Griggs with Chris Rigg. Chris Riggs
fire.
on fire. And I was waiting all season for him to actually show up on the data dump. And like, anyway,
Hold on. Did you even roster?
No,
okay,
never.
Brilliant. It's just for the song.
it's just for the song. But yeah, there's no chance. Miko's resurgence, great to see. I wish KLP was nailed or something, man. Like I would actually roster him, but it's like the in and out. I can't trust it. Not going to go there.
Yeah.
But like, what is that? Back to back 12 pointers, and
Did he get the assist in one of those though?
yeah, he
I
did.
think against Wolves.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. I was at that game. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. True.
That was the birthday game. Yeah.
But I mean, I had rostered KLP maybe a few game weeks back, and then it's like, oh, his minutes are being managed again. I was just like, he's a solid drop. I don't want to go back to that pain. But you know what?
Yeah.
If he's starting a game, he's not someone I would shy away from for a stream.
Yeah, if the fixture is juicy as well, yeah. Listen, he's not a world beater by any means. You don't expect a goal from him, but especially if he's playing OOP, which we saw glimpses of last season or the season before, he can get ghost points from that spot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the other categories, we'll run through them quickly. The outliers: tackles 1, the highest number of 5 by Amadou Onana. Dispossessions, a high of 5 by Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Interceptions, a high of 5 by Dan Sowell and Idrissa Gueye. Clearances, a high of 16 by Dan Byrne. Successful dribbles, a high of 4 by KLP, Matthias Tell, Omari Hutchinson, and Adama Traore, who came on as a 45-minute sub, but it's no surprise there. That's all he does. Aerials 1, a high of 12 by Igor Thiago, and block shots, a high of 3 by Milenkovic and Sangare, both from Forest. Thoughts here, Ryan?
Yeah, Tell, mate. Tell keeps doing it. 66 minutes alone, 10-pointer. Pure goose.
Oh, we didn't even mention the managerial change for Spurs.
Oh, yeah. Shit. I forgot about that completely. Wow. And then
So I don't know whether
Chelsea.
we can trust Tell. I don't know if we can trust Tell now. And like they brought in De Zerbi, but the thing is like De Zerbi's such like an attack-minded coach. Is like, okay, yeah, we can't trust him, right?
But he's also like, at least we see at Brighton, just fucking chop and change, yo.
Yeah.
So you're right. It's not like Tell was getting solid minutes to start with. So
No.
hey, you know what? If you happen to own in a league, I'd say hold on to him and look and see what happens. I think Spurs do have a goodish run, right? I think. I could be wrong.
I mean, no run is good for Spurs.
Yeah,
They're like
fair
one of the worst teams in the league. I'm absolutely fighting for their lives. I cannot believe what I'm seeing still. But yeah, for the next few games, Spurs have are away to Sunderland, at home versus Brighton, away to Wolves, away to Villa, at home versus Leeds, away to Chelsea, and then I think they end the season at home versus Everton.
Okay, so it's not the best, I guess, considering how badly off they are.
Yeah.
And some of these teams are also very much fighting too.
Yeah. I mean, Sunderland are what? Fighting for some kind of Europe. Brighton are just floating. Wolves are done, but they're still playing well. Villa playing for Europe. Leeds fighting for survival. Chelsea fighting for Europe. And Everton possibly fighting for Europe.
Yeah, yo. Good on Everton.
Yeah. I can't wait to talk about Beto, Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, 16 clearances by BDB, Big Dan Burn.
Yeah.
Solid numbers. Igor Thiago, yo, man got his goal for Brazil, yo.
Yeah. Also, what was that game by him? Like all ghost points, like 17.5 or some crap. Bro, he got DEFCON in fucking FPL. Like
I saw that.
It was such a horrible watch as well.
This game week had some seriously strange scores, yo. Like Nico Williams on that 35 was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why it happened just before an international break, and the world was just like, you know what, you guys need a break. This is too much. Like,
yeah.
America leads the world in medicine development. It matters. We get new medicines first, nearly 3 years faster. 5 million Americans go to work because we make medicines here at home. And not relying on other countries keeps us safe. But China is racing to overtake us. Will we let them, or will we choose to stay ahead? When America leads, America cures. Let's tell Washington to keep us in the lead.
Learn how at americacures.com. Paid for by Pharma.
Not sure how to tackle your taxes? Are you sweating the small print? You may be experiencing FOMO, the fear of messing up. The answer? Using TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then we help you do more with it. With a personalized plan designed to help you hit your money goals. It's time to take your taxes to the max. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
The right window treatments change everything. Your sleep, your privacy, the way every room looks and feels. At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years making it surprisingly simple to get exactly what your home needs. We've covered over 25 million windows and have 50,000 five-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure. Right now, get up to 45% off with minimum purchase, plus get a free professional measure at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.
Like Castagna putting up his 14 points with no clean sheet. There were so many like hauls. Look at Digne. Anyway.
Yeah, the 20-pointer. Yeah. I went there. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah,
James Hill not delivering. Like, you know what? This is
yeah. The first non-double-digit game week for him.
Right?
And with an own goal to rub it in. So
right? Such a weird one. But I would say the rest is fairly standard. No reason to talk about them.
Yeah. Any interest in Adama while Somerville is still not back? Because he started in the FA Cup, right?
Yes, but less so because they don't double, I don't think. So I might just go heavy Leeds defense or something because it's still available.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, good shout. Okay, cool. All right, let's move on then to our match-by-match recap segment. All right, so this one should be a bit shorter because it was the blank game week. So we're only talking about 8 fixtures. And again, this is quite a walk down memory lane for us.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll start with the Friday night game. I think I was out at my awards dinner for this one. So I didn't get to watch this one, but followed it closely. Bournemouth 2, Manchester United 2. I started including the XG numbers in our notes as well. I don't know if that's going to help us sound smarter. But some of the points from that game, we talked about Hill not hauling. Krupi taking the pen ahead of Tavernier. What the hell was that shit?
don't know. Didn't mind it because I own Croupier in a couple leagues, but
Okay.
I don't trust that it'll actually stay. I feel like it's tabs to just do what he wants with that.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. Bruno, I mean, yeah, we didn't touch on Bruno just because Bruno has broken the game officially. Now,
Honestly.
really the best asset in the game. I mean, you look at his last 4 scores 39.5, 24.75, 24.25, 30.25. Like, if you don't win your league or win matchups regularly with this guy in your squad, what are you doing?
Basically, and I think it highlights why he would forever be my first round pick. Like,
Yeah.
my number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and Maguire getting sent off in this game, so he's suspended. But the talking point that I wanted to really have was Cunha versus Mbeumo. Bumo's been coming off early in games over the last 4 or 5 pre-international break. And it's quite concerning because this guy was basically a 90-minute man. And now that's a bit of concern. He's not scoring as well when he doesn't return, which I think was kind of obvious even throughout the season. But now Cunha, who has basically been a shit asset, is now starting to show, I guess, not the reason why people went round 1 for him, but he's starting to, pop up as an asset that, maybe he's back sort of thing.
Yeah, I still find him a bit return dependent. I mean, not so much this game week because all he got was 1 assist and he still got like a haul. But yeah, you're right. Like Bumo, his floor is pretty high still, right? Like he's not a zero type player. So obviously you still roll out Bumo when he plays. You just gotta hope he catches back form or something because yeah, you're right. Those early subbing, something's off, man.
Yeah. I mean, we always knew that they had a plethora of attacking options. So, who is going to start? Because Chesko is kind of a factor. Diallo is a factor. And it's what Carrick, I guess, wants on the day. I mean, Champions League football for them is pretty much secured. So what are they also playing for at this point, right?
Right.
Would it surprise you if Bumo's actually benched one of these games?
No. I mean, I was kind of expecting it this past game week and
same.
It didn't happen, but he got yanked pretty early still.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we move on to the Saturday games. There was 4 of them. We'll start with the Brighton 2, Liverpool 1. I mean, no real surprise. We pretty much found out during the international break that Mo is finally leaving Liverpool. He should have probably left at the end of last season. Left on, the highest of highs.
High. Yeah.
Yeah, but this game, we had the early Ekatike injury as well. So unlucky for owners. I think he's fine though. Lewis Dunk had some brain farts in this game. Also picked up that yellow card to suspend him for the coming fixtures, which means keep your eye on Buscagli. I think he's a fantastic option to kind of consider. Unfortunately, I think you'll probably get the Burnley game, but you might only get one of the 2 of the double game weeks. So that's a bit tricky. Diego Gomez keeps scoring well. Minta is a good boy again. He's starting to get starts, starting to get minutes. And Welbeck, I think, now is officially the top English scorer in the league, which is crazy.
No way. What?
Yeah, I mean, Watkins has been shit. Palmer has been shit. Foden doesn't play. Who else would be a top scoring English asset, really?
I genuinely did think it was Watkins, but I mean, fair.
Yeah. Because right now, who is fighting for Golden Boot? Obviously, Erling is at the top, right?
Thiago must be right behind him.
Yeah, 3 goals, I think, behind him.
Okay.
On 19, and Semenyo's on 15, João Pedro on 14, and then Welbeck on 12.
Wow. Where's DCL?
Your favorite. Where is DCL? I don't think. Where the hell is this guy? I can't see Leeds. Nemecha has 6. Surely DCL has more than that. Did I just scroll past
I thought he was double digits.
He has 10.
Sure.
He has 10.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I just scrolled past it. My eyes couldn't believe it. That's what it was.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, that's surprising. Surprising stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, with the double coming up, surely you'd be rolling out Welbeck, right? So I feel like even off the bench, he's good in a double game week. And yeah, I don't know. With the start.
Do we think Dunk changes the team dynamic? Not really, right? Like,
No, team gets better.
Mustagli's fair enough.
I mean, what was that?
Moving on.
What was that touch that he gave for Kirkus to score that goal?
Honestly,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I rolled him out in Dino, and I was just like, okay, I'll just take my 0. You know
Yeah.
who I benched in his place? Like, I think I benched Mikulenkovic. I benched just James Justin. It was just pain.
That's just poor conduct.
Yeah.
This is why I'm just like not even crawling, sprinting, flying my way to my first Dino title, hopefully. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm right behind you. Don't slip up, yo.
On 9-point gap, 12-point gap. What's the gap, right?
How many
I've got
more
a cup
games
to
we
focus
have?
on. Huh?
7? How many
Yeah.
more games we have?
Yeah. I mean, once that's kind of wrapped up, I'm kind of like having like one eye on the cup as well, right? That's the tricky bit because the cup that we have there is it's a guillotine cup, but in the sense that the lowest score gets axed every game week. But if the team with the lowest score has a round score, so no 0.25, 0.75, any of that crap, the highest team then gets axed. And my team's been smashing it. So it's a constant worry of like, okay, how am I gonna navigate this sort of this dilemma? Like there were shitty ass trades going on at one point.
Yeah, that's why I got axed. I got axed because of the shady trades with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the fucking game week.
You got a Hugo Bueno out of it, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right, so the next game was Fulham 3, Burnley 1. We talked about King's goal, Jimmy off the bench, Mooney's start, I guess Castagna out of nowhere we talked about as well. But the two things I guess from this one is Jedi actually back now, getting I guess more consistent starts, more consistent game. But one of the other things that surprised me is like Chukwueze just not getting starts anymore since being back from AFCON, and he was basically one of the best players in the game.
Yeah, I don't get that. I grabbed him in a lot of places, hoping, waited, and never panned out. I think I dropped him by now. I hope I have. But Jedi, I think he only got 60 minutes, right? But before that, yes, I would have thought he's back. Like Valdi.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I don't know what to think now. Like,
yeah, so 60th, he got subbed after the 60th minute. But then before that, he had a couple of 90-minute games. So I don't know if it's like maybe a fitness thing or something.
I mean, and he got a yellow card in that game, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, true. Maybe it could be that as well. Yeah, better games here because I remember that like that match went 0-0 into half time and like Burnley scored first as well.
It did. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think Burnley scored first. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And then we don't even talk about Burnley, right?
Yeah, I mean, but don't we? Because they've got a double game week coming up.
Oh, true.
Right?
Jaden's actually been good again.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I mean, the issue is like their double game week is away to Forest, who are fighting for their lives, and then at home versus City, who are still trying to fight for this title.
You know what? But some of those guys do go enough to chase them in. Like, okay, let's say you get 2 6-pointers, you'll take that.
Yeah. But
so
chances are you're only going for Jaden or Fleming. Are you going a Burnley defender?
Goalkeeper. Only goalkeeper.
You're going Dubs. Have you seen Dubs' last few scores?
I thought he turned it around at some point, no?
Yeah, he turned it around like when 6 game weeks ago or something? 7, 8?
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, last few games 6, 10.25. That 10.25 had a clean sheet. 6.25, negative 0.25, 3, 1.25, 5.25, 1. And then before that he had the mega haul, so
fair enough.
I'm not sure, bro.
Marms it is.
I mean, Marms is equally dreadful.
It's
just
going to
saying.
be terrible. Marvin is going to be horrible. That's a trap if there ever was one.
100%. Liverpool have been atrocious defensively this season, and Marms isn't any better. Like Alisson makes that defense look like a gem, a diamond in the rough or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on then to we don't have to move on to this game, but Everton 3, Chelsea 0. Yeah,
Let's spend a lot of time here. Let's just like pause, take it in.
Yeah. You better believe it.
so
Mikalenko's
good.
revival we talked about, but yeah, Beto, man, where the hell did this haul come from?
Honestly, the guy has just sat Barry permanently now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Barry's career is over rest of the season, bro.
Yeah, basically. I genuinely don't know. I don't understand what's happening with your team. I am very confused. I benched Beto in maybe 2 leagues, and I'm crying on the inside.
Yeah,
But-
why did you do that? Because our defense is atrocious, and with Chalobah out of that backline has no hope. None. Zero.
Yeah. You're right. You're right on all points. Don't ask. It was so long ago. I'm a wiser man now.
Yeah, I mean, no Chalobah, no chance is what I have in my notes. And like I think that was like there was like some stat I think they mentioned or whatever about yet again Chelsea chopping and changing their backline just because we have so many options and stuff like that, but none of them have really been good. I know Levi is back in training and stuff like that. I probably give it a bit of time before I go there, but I mean, if there's any hope for our defense and getting a Champions League spot, is probably having him back at the heart of our defense. So,
True.
Yeah, I mean, like even the attack with Enzo being benched and being put on in the naughty corner and stuff like that, I am a little nervous about him as a Fantrax asset rest of the season. Like,
Really? I feel he comes back in and it's fine.
you think it's just really the manager trying to put a message out there, like fuck
I
around
think
and
so.
find out?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to make from this game. Like, Chelsea attacking assets good, defensive assets don't go anywhere near.
Basically, I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so then the final game on the Saturday was the exciting Leeds 0, Brentford 0. We mentioned Stock getting injured in the FA Cup, which means Justin's on corners. We talk about the defense being great as always. Any of those options really in that backline that you can grab, especially with the double game week coming up. But other than Thiago ghosting like a madman, Pinnock was back from the dead in this game week and
What an annoying
smashed
one.
it.
What an annoying one. I could have gone there, should have gone there. I mean, probably not, right? Like, the signs were against him. The last few times we have seen him, he's not the Pinnock of old. He's much older. I don't even think he plays consistently enough for Jamaica anymore. So,
Don't think so. No.
like, I get why both of us avoided, but the Hall could have definitely won me a game or two this game week.
Yeah, when you're up against the mighty DCL, I think there's always a chance of some points. So
Valid point.
Yeah.
Pull the skirt, man.
All right, so let's move on to the Sunday games. There's 3 of them. We start with Newcastle 1, Sunderland 2. Sunderland doing the double over Newcastle this season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is the highlight of their season, other than finishing like top 10. But we saw Ramsey get a bit of a resurgence. Not sure how long that's going to last because Bruno G should be back from his long-term injury now. Yeah, so that
exciting.
probably changes things. Yeah. I think what was really impressive was the fact that they didn't have Ballard or Mukiele, Sunderland that is, and still managed to get the job done. I mean, it was really annoying because when that game had started, the first thing that happened was that Gordon, like, easy goal tap-in chance that they kind of got, right? But then after that, it was kind of just all Sunderland, it felt like.
True. You're right. And I feel like that might have been the actual plan. Like, you just have to take it to them. Attack without the more solid guys in defense. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what to make of Ramsey as an option now. Do we kind of just wait and see? And then, I mean, I know Joelinton is definitely floating around in some leagues. He's probably an asset that I'm keeping an eye on.
Yeah, fair point. Good question. I don't own anywhere, so I'm not even going to spend some brain time on it.
Lovely. All right, let's move on to the next game then. Aston Villa 2.
When you have no good advice, just don't give any advice.
I think that's great advice right there.
That is good.
So Aston Villa 2, West Ham 0. Tielemans is back, and it's sad because we had a bit of a glimpse into Rossi Bark revival arc.
Man, disappointing.
Bro, I was in Bologna with my girl, and I had streamed Rossi Bark for this game, and was keeping an avid eye on it because I needed him to, give me a Hail Mary for my IGL matchup, which didn't matter in the end because you'll see in league updates a bit later. But I screamed Rossi Barks while climbing up the hill in Bologna, and everyone just looked at me like I was a mental person, a mental patient. And I didn't care. It was a great feeling owning our boy and seeing him score. A banger, by the way. I don't know if you even saw the goal. It was such a good finish.
I don't think I did actually, but yeah. What a player. Delivers when you want him to.
Yeah. What a lad, what a legend.
Right? Right. I think we spoke about some of these other guys like Ollie, Sancho.
Yeah.
We really do need to talk about how bad West Ham still are.
I mean, they're still fighting for their lives, but other than Bowen and Mavropanos, who are you trusting?
No one. I mean, you did shout Adama. Maybe I go after if I'm really strapped for a forward or if I'm just chasing or something. And obviously he needs to get the start for me to go there, but
yeah.
I don't know, man.
What about Souček? What about Juve?
None. Juve
not exciting.
Intrigues me, but not enough.
Yeah.
I don't even feel the ceiling's high enough to warrant going there and risking the low score.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, and especially now that they don't even have that double game week as well. It's like
that's it.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem enticing at all. So
Owen though,
yeah,
Jesus.
brutal, man. Yeah, I can't believe he missed that penalty. By the way, in that shootout.
Same.
Yeah. He had a couple of great attempts from outside the box. I think he hit the crossbar or the post for both of them. Still a great player. I mean, you're still rolling out Bowen, right? Regardless of him being shit most of the season.
Bowen has been great all season, man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
All right, cool. And then the final game was Tudor's final game, where Spurs lost 3-0 at home against Forest. It was classic 6-pointer affair. I guess Danso smashed it this game, but anyone who plays in that Danso spot, that centre back spot, is ghosting well.
That's it.
We kind of touched on, we kind of touched on Tell. Oh, I mean, the reason I say that is because Dragiston also got some random games here and there and scored well, right? So, Tell, we kind of touched on. We're not sure about his minutes and stuff like that. We touched on Nico Williams smashing it for Forest. What do we make of Forest? Because obviously it's like another team where you kind of want to gamble on assets that are that have something to fight for, to play for. I'm sure people like Igor Jesus is floating around in leagues and stuff like that, but I still don't trust that dude.
Yeah, Forest have now felt to me like Brighton of so inconsistent. Great one week, not good the next week, and it's like, how do I know which one I'm getting?
Yeah.
I think I rather just avoid the pain, but you're right. There's some good fixtures there's some good assets in there, especially like Hutch if he's starting can deliver. I don't trust the Igor either. But like MGW is still delivering consistently enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, we saw 3 of their players in the top 20, right? Which is pretty nuts.
Yeah. especially for a team fighting for their lives. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So they can get you points.
Yep. And I mean, the De Zerbi thing as well. Is this like a wait and see, or are we just piling in on like their attacking assets? Because like Poro, who's been atrocious this season as well, there's a chance Poro comes back as like, that defender one pick that people were drafting him as.
You're very right. I think I'm very pro De Zerbi. I see a lot of chatter and people saying he's not the right guy. But honestly, once he keeps Spurs up, that's job done. Like, Spurs can worry about the rest another time.
Yeah, no one's gonna give a shit about his character if they survive. So yeah. All right, cool. All right, so that should be it for the match by match recap. So now what we'll do is take our halftime pint, and we will be back with some league updates and some questions. So we'll see you in a bit. And we are back. All right. So a bit of a long one so far. So I think we won't waste too much time, and we will jump straight into the league updates. All right. So we've got IGL and DPL. Ryan, do we have good news from you? Bad news from you? Do you want to start with the good? Do you want to start with the bad?
I can start with the good. Let's start IGL.
All right.
That's good for both of us.
How'd you go?
I mean, my app was working very well up until now, but let's see if I can get it back up. I won IGL though. I won 132 versus 95. The game week good were a lot of hauls. So Biol with 23,
Nice.
Beto's 35, Watkins 17, Harry Wilson 17, and that's pretty much my whole setup. It's so concentrated because the regrets rolling out Fofana, not delivering quite what I wanted. Botman, I think, being subbed off early due to injury.
Yeah.
I still trust Botman enough to ghost me out of things, but yeah, that was unfortunate. I did expect Senesi to do a bit better, but not regretting that too much. But I look at my bench and I'm seeing John McGinn 16, Danny Welbeck's 24, and I played the likes of Solanke. So Solanke wasn't even guaranteed to start.
Yeah.
So I really kind of made some questionable decisions there. Luckily, it didn't bite me because I think it's the better of it all, really.
Yeah. I mean, the McGinn one, I wouldn't beat yourself up because, I mean, the McGinn one is like a dot's throw to nail his attack returns. But the Welbeck one is like, Liverpool's defense is atrocious.
Yes, I know. And you told me, you were like, dude, why did you bench? Well, so after I complained, I was like...
I'd expect one goal or an assist from him, but the 2 goals is just like, you it's like the reward for being brave, I guess, in that sense.
Correct. I mean, roster concerns, none really. I'm happy Elf is back. He got some minutes off the bench. Was he ever gone? I can't remember why he was missing this game. It was injury, right?
I think he's just kind of been... No, he was starting consistently, right? So I don't know. Yeah, not sure.
I think it was something. I guess Botman, the injury is a bit of a concern. But he's an easy drop if confirmed. And then Harry Maguire suspension. I think Maguire's also a drop. So you know what? It just gives me some streamable spots.
Yeah. We surely have to touch on like the double game week and like the blank week and stuff like that. I don't know if we touch as far as game week 36 because I think that's far enough that the landscape can kind of change because be it the title race or injuries and stuff like that. So I think maybe after our league updates, maybe we touch on the double game week options or something like that. Yeah,
and I see on your update you actually did list off some IGL moves, so that clearly means I've missed some waiver window here. But
yeah, so I mean, IGL does this stupid ass thing where they run their waivers at the start of the international break and lock it and run it again. Yeah, it's stupid.
Like I could waste fab and waiver spots on a player who just goes off and gets completely injured, and then what do I have to show for it? Nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
exactly? Yeah, like Sancho, for example, getting injured in international break.
exactly.
So yeah. So I mean, for me, for IGL, yeah, I can't believe I had to wait 3 weeks to give this update, but I won
No.
174 to 71.
That's disgusting. Yo.
Yeah,
103
it was,
point win.
Yeah, it was not nice. The funniest part was I was having a mental breakdown because I was down like 40, 50 points at the start of the game week or something
remember.
like that. Yeah.
The whole
so
Rossi
it turned
Barks
out
thing.
Okay. Yeah, the Rossi Barks, man. So IGL is like where I kind of like all my eggs are because I'm second in that table, 3 points behind first, 3 points ahead of third. I'm playing first place in the double game week, believe it or not. So that's gonna be
exciting.
carnage. Yeah. Stand-up performers there: Dina Stroik, Sepp Vandenberg, Bruno Fernandes, Enzo Hilson, and Beto. No regrets, obviously.
To be honest, really.
Yeah, that was like 20-point haul. Like a couple of 20 points. Bruno obviously is there, but Beto to top it off as well was just unnecessary.
So what the hell?
Unnecessary, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think those guys alone like smashed out the 71 like with ease. Like maybe a few of them, like Bruno, Beto, and Dini alone beat the 71. I think. Yeah. Roster changes, I guess, were I think I had done the early waiver run. I actually grabbed Wood before the game locked up because when they were streaming that game or whatever, the Forest Spurs, they had mentioned he had traveled with the team, but he didn't go. And then once the game had locked up, they had shown some highlights of him playing with the under 21 squad or whatever, and he had scored. So I was like, okay, perfect. If Wood is going to be back for their final run-in, especially when they're fighting for survival, I think he's a great pickup option at the moment.
Fair.
And one that would have probably flown under the radar in that initial waiver run as well. But I had dropped the likes of Livermento and Alex Jimenez, obviously dropping Rossi Barks now that Tielemans is back. And I also grabbed the likes of Mikolenko and Brian Brobbey, because Brobbey's playing Spurs up next. So I thought, it should be a decent fixture to kind of have an asset for.
Yeah, I like those moves, to be honest. Brobbey should not be unrostered.
Yeah, agreed.
It's a very complex way of saying free.
Yeah. How did DPL go for you?
So DPL, I lost. I am so annoyed because you'll see it's almost the like complete opposite of what I gave in terms of my IPL update. So I lost to Tash, 116 for me, 123 for him.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very winnable, man. I grabbed Adley when that lineup dropped. That was a terrible play. So the game was good. Let's start with the good. Ola Aina still doing great stuff. Castagna, I wavered. I streamed here, returned. Ryan Christie, I streamed here, returned. John McGinn, I streamed here, returned. Harry Wilson doing his thing. Broby, I streamed here, returned. So it's like I got a lot of good calls, right? But then if you look at the ones I got wrong, it's like the really ones that went badly. It's Adley, that 3-pointer. Trusting Frimpong, knowing that Liverpool's defense is shit. Casemiro with his off week, but then I look at my bench. Beto, man. That one hurt. Like
you missed the lineups for this one though, right?
Yeah, I did. It was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Krupi, I didn't expect him to take pens, but also he was not in the starting lineup. So sure, I'm fine with that. But
yeah,
anything like just swapping out Adley for any of those guys would have given me a win.
Yeah. It's always tricky, man. With those Friday night kickoffs, you never want to punt too many, because you hate going into the start of the game week, so to speak, on like the Saturday, and it's like, well, I've already had a shit start. Like, what's the point? Yeah. And I mean, the fact that you went both, you had 3 assets in that first game, right? Casemiro, Christie, and Adley.
Yes.
You really didn't need to go 3, I guess.
I didn't need to go Adley. I really didn't. But chances are I probably would have dropped Christie before Adley because we saw Adley's goals potential in the past.
Yeah. And Chrissy has been kind of all fart no poo. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you lost to one of our mods in the regular season thing. You actually beat Nauru in the cup matchup by 3 points. So
Oh, sick. I just went to check the table. I did see he's in my group, and
yeah.
it is something for me to pay attention to,
Yeah, it really is. And like that's the thing with the cup stuff now, because you're up against people that aren't in your league. Chances are you're gonna have the same assets. So now
It's true.
which assets do you match and which ones do you go against?
It's very true. Very true.
Right? Because I think I lost to Fletch in my DPL. So can I just jump into my DPL update then?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so then for me, I won 105 to 85, but I lost my cup matchup against Fletcher, West Ham Inside Tracks rep. I'm 11 points behind second. I don't think I'm going to catch him. I would take a miracle. 7 points ahead of fourth. So again, still working on that podium finish, which seems likely. So like I mentioned, I think I'm just going to focus on that cup situation and try to meet you up some point in the knockouts.
Yeah.
The good were Dina, Stroik, Enzo, Stach, and Tell. Just a few similar assets there. I guess the regrets was benching Ollie against West Ham, especially with the home fixture. And yeah, there's no sort of waiver runs or anything like that because DPL actually has common sense and decided to wait until this week.
Right.
Reminder, Ryan, there are waivers this week. I know you are anti-waivers. But I don't know if you wanted to maybe like touch on some of the double game week options and assets. Because like I've already prepared my tables for like the waiver pods and stuff like that. So if we can maybe run through team by team and just I'll run through some names and get your opinions on some of them.
Sure.
So we're looking at double game week 33. So the teams that would be doubling are, I think there's 6 of them: Brighton, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Leeds, Burnley, and City. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's start with Brighton. I guess in terms of goalkeepers, Verbruggen, would you go there?
I would, definitely. His saves have been ticking up. I think he is the goalkeeper for this level game week to own.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a great option to switch to, and especially this game because he's away to Burnley, right? So great entry point there.
So you get 2 really solid game weeks from him.
Yeah. From their defense, we mentioned the likes of Lewis Dunk missing out. So Buscaglia, I think, is a great option. Points per start is really high when he does get starts this season. The other name floating around is Kadioglu. Would you go there?
30, I would. We've seen enough consistency out of him to... Why not, right?
Yeah.
Buscaglia, I think it's just a 1 game week play because Dunk serves out his 2-match suspension.
Yeah.
If not before, for some weird reason, I don't know. But at least halfway through that double game week, so it's Dunk will get probably 1 game in the double game week, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get caught out starting Buscaglia and then regretting not getting both games sort of thing, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. From their midfield, Diego Gomez is probably rostered in most leagues, but a couple of other names, Hinchelwood and Mats Wiefer. Any of those catch your eye?
Not enough to roster, I don't think. I mean, they both can do amazing stuff on their day, right? But
yeah,
I feel like Brighton themselves, I can't call when that'll be.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wiefer playing OOP as a defender, and Hinchelwood doesn't really ghost well, and you talk about chopping and changing. There's no guarantee that he starts both games in the double game week as well. I think if he starts against Burnley, I'd probably consider it. It's the same sort of Josh King play.
Agreed.
Yeah. No one from forwards. Ruter maybe. Would you go there? He's kind of been
I think he'll be subbed early, even if I do. So like, I'm not trusting him. Welb's on bust.
Yeah, basically. From Chelsea, I guess Sanchez.
No.
Goalkeeper,
Not touching
no.
it.
Yeah. Their defense, I think, Fofana, Hato, Adara, Bioyo.
Not interested.
Yeah, okay.
Fool me 8 times and I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Garnacho, would you go there?
Oh, why? I am an idiot. I would.
Yeah. Love that offside play.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any forward options really, because Delap doesn't really get games.
Yeah.
So if we move to Bournemouth, I don't think Petrovic would be free. So defenders, Alex Jimenez. He's probably the shittiest of the lot.
But also not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, the fixtures, Newcastle away and then Leeds at home.
Not the best. Yeah.
Not the best.
I would much prefer any of the other defenders. You're right. So probably not.
Yeah.
I'd rather a Leeds defender, for example.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Midfielders, Christie or Tal Adams?
Don't trust a lot of them. Christie's not even playing consistent enough. But Cook or Christie on their day, solid options. So
yeah.
Oh no, man.
Yeah. I mean, Tyler Adams has a steady Eddie. You probably
Maybe.
get 10 to 12 points.
For a double game week, yes.
Yeah. Their forwards, Krupi and Adley.
Really like Krupi. Not trusting Adley.
Yeah, especially after he just benched you, so.
Mm-hmm.
Leeds, I assume that Darlow will play in net.
I think so too.
Would you go there?
I would. I trust the defense a lot more recently.
Yeah. I think you can get some decent points from it. Leeds are at home against Wolves in the first game, and then they are, like we mentioned, away to Bournemouth. You probably get saves in that one.
Exactly. I'm not against it.
Yeah, I mean, the defense, we don't need to bang on about them. I think any of the defenders that start, you go there.
Agreed. Especially Justin is a solid target now that he has potentially corners.
Yeah. If you had to rank them, though, like people are figuring out waivers, there's a bunch of options there, like Ampadu, Biol, Stroik, Justin, Bogle, Goodmanson, Rodon. I don't even know if Rodon's fit, actually.
I think Biol number 1.
Yeah.
Stroik is probably a second for me.
Yeah.
And then you kind of just take whoever out of the rest of them. Like Goodmanson's probably last for me.
Yeah.
But any of the others, like, it's kind of match dependent. Who's fit, who's not. Justin shoots right up. Not more than
because
Biol or
corners.
Strike if he gets the corners, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happily rolling out. Like, would you roll out 3 of these guys if you could? Justin, Biol,
Honestly,
and
in a
Stroik?
double game week, yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, you did it for Super with the Wolves options, right? And it paid off massively. Like,
right?
Yeah.
And it helps so much in Super because you get the bonus 12 for just showing up, starting a game.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if that was a thing in like the default game one day.
Man.
Like, it would be carnage, bro.
Every double game week.
Yeah.
You tell yourself, no one wants your college-era band tees. But on Depop, people are searching for exactly what you've got. You once paid a small fortune for them at merch stands. Now, a teenager who calls them vintage will offer that same small fortune back. Sell them easily on Depop. Just snap a few photos and we'll take care of the rest. Who knew your questionable music taste would be a money-making machine? Your style can make you cash. Start selling on Depop, where taste recognizes taste.
Amazon presents Jeff versus Taco Truck Salsa. Whether it's Verde, Roja, or the orange one. For Jeff, trying any salsa is like playing Russian roulette with a flamethrower. Luckily, Jeff saved with Amazon and stocked up on antacids, ginger tea, and milk. Habanero? More like habanero, yes. Save the everyday with Amazon.
From midfield, I don't think there's any Leeds assets that you can really go to. And for forwards, I don't think there's anyone else. So let's move on to Burnley. Dubravka, we kind of touched on earlier. I am not going there. I personally do not have the balls to go there.
I still would.
Yeah,
I mean,
you like pain, bro.
Yeah, I know. But like, Dubs can save, man. We know he can. Let's just hope the break was enough for him to like, I don't know, get his eyes checked or something.
Or something, yeah. I think I'd rather Darlow than Dubravka.
Yeah. It's Verb, then Darlow, then Dubravka out of the double game week goalkeepers, yes.
Yeah.
But he's still higher up than Sanchez. Like, Petrovic is not going to be free.
I can't argue it. I cannot argue it. So, yeah. But the thing is, if you own Sanchez, are you dropping to get Dubs?
I would, yes.
That's crazy. Okay, Burnley defenders Hartman, Walker, and Estev have been in form.
I'm not even. No.
Okay, that's fine. From their midfield, maybe I can tempt you. Fleming.
Yes, Fleming is always there. I don't get this guy, man.
Okay, and what about my boy James Ward-Prowse?
He did well this game week, didn't he?
Did he?
I don't know.
Maybe the game week before. He got negative
okay.
0.25. It was the game week before.
Okay.
I think he got like
Gotcha.
14 or something ghosts or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, double game week.
It's really just Fleming, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I get that. And it's also just the first match against Forest, right? You're not expecting anything against Man City.
Fleming could probably still just get you some, I don't know, work points, like a tackle one here.
Yeah.
A couple areas one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're starting him as your mid-4, mid-5, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then forward Lyle Foster, I don't think starts regularly enough for us to trust him.
So it's just Jaden, right?
Yeah. And then Man City, I mean, you're not getting Donnarumma. I don't think any of their assets, everyone would be highly owned, right? You can't get any Man City assets, really.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Bilva. Bilva might be free in leagues.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Would you get a Bilva?
No, fuck that. No.
Not even like 6'6", steady Eddie type point?
You know what though? He has the ability to get 3 points, and then he has the ability to get like 20 points. So in like a double game week, I don't hate it as like a mid-4, mid-5 play.
I was now thinking that same thing.
Yeah,
because I've wavered, I've streamed him a few times this season. It actually worked out.
And the fact that they're chasing the title, he always manages to put on a bit of a run during this time of the season. So yeah, I don't hate it. Ugh. I hate that I don't hate it. That's the problem.
He's on form, man. He's on form.
Yeah, he is. He announced that he's leaving the club as well, I think.
Yeah, so he's going to go out.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so before we round out the segment, I'm just going to quickly run through the mod suggestions for some picks, and then we'll get Ryan's take on it. So we'll start with Tash's tip. Last time we went with a juicy double. This time we're having a wee menage a trois. Gums at Wolves. Zhao, who is 47% rostered, probably the pick of the bunch too. Started the last 3 games, average of 13.8 points per start against 2 of the top 8 teams and Liverpool. I love that he always throws in the Liverpool dig. Friday night kickoff, so an easy drop if he doesn't start. See also Messrs. Rodrigo and Angel Gomes, I believe, though they're more likely to be back on waivers by 7 p.m. on Friday night. No harm, no foul.
So I guess he's just shooting out Gomes. Gomes.
Yeah.
Rodrigo
but mainly
Gomes,
the Zhao.
Gomes and Zhao.
Yeah.
I'm not against Zhao, to be honest, but I feel like this game week there are better options out there. Just because you said like Brighton play Burnley. Like just go Burnley hunting, man.
Yeah, I mean, for this one, Wolves are up against West Ham, I think, on that Friday night kickoff.
Yeah, they're going to fight.
32. Yeah.
They're going to see Wolves as, these are the guys I can get points against.
Yeah. I mean, equally, we say West Ham are just atrocious as well, right? So maybe Zhao is a decent option.
Could do.
Yeah. Okay. So we're warm on this suggestion.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then we move on to Pi's punt. How about the fifth highest scoring defender in 2026, James Justin, has shown he's capable of a 20-pointer, and with Stack's ankle injury, Justin may well be back on set piece duty. If it wasn't enough, he's got a double game week coming up. Let's punt.
I like it. Nothing more to say. We really like it.
Yeah, same. From Andrew, Brian motherfucking Brobby. Dr. Tottenham at home. Need we say more? Guaranteed goal.
Lovely shout. Solid.
Yeah, I managed to bring him in waivers. So yeah, I'm backing it as well. And then narrow, descriptive as ever, Danso.
Don't like it.
Where's Is he even going to start? Like, yeah.
Honestly, there are glimpses in Damso that I've seen throughout the season that like make me think, oh yeah, he is a decent asset. But then I just think it's Spurs. No, but you know what? I want to see more from De Zerbi first. I don't think he's going to defend anyhow. So like, probably no.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, cool. So now I think let's move on to our final segment, which is the questions. All right, so we've got a few here. We'll try to quickly run through them. We'll start with GW31. And he's got a couple, so we'll take them one at a time. What is the most Fat Tracks leagues you've done at the same time?
I think it ramps up for me one more per season. So I think right now this would be the most, and I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're in more leagues than I am?
I think so.
Oh, you're doing the lifestyle league. That's why.
Yeah.
But
I sat out a bash this season to try and balance it out. So I have my home league for the t-shirt, remember?
Right, the home league. Yeah. I mean, you're getting a shirt pretty much, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm guaranteed that one pretty much.
My God. Can you get me in one of these home leagues, please? I would like some free kit as well.
No.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm only doing 5 this season. We need to catch up on like bash stuff. Actually, there's a backlog of pressers that I'm sure people are giving me shit for. But yeah, 5. I think there's a guy in our Discord doing 10 at the moment. FMC.
Oof. That's
crazy.
A lot.
Crazy. JB Rev's next question is, based on this season's ADP for Man City assets, which players would be good value if you could keep them for next season, giving up your next season draft pick corresponding to their ADP? That's an interesting question.
It is. Way too deep for this part of the season. I think we could revisit that later on. But I will throw I'll throw out Semenyo, yo. I just really like the guy.
So you'd give up your first pick for Semenyo because
basically,
that's where he was, right?
Because, I mean, it's a first rounder, but I don't know where in the first round.
Yeah.
Like, if I get 11 picks, I'm definitely happy with that.
Yeah.
Maybe top 3. Like, I would not go Semenyo, but...
Yeah. I'm wondering, where can you even see, like, the ADP values in your default leagues and stuff like that? I don't even know how to access those numbers anymore, to be honest.
No idea.
Like, would I have to go into a draft room or something like that?
Huh. No clue.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have it in my... Okay, I've got a league I can access it. So, because I made a dud league for my sleepers articles and stuff like that.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, we can quickly run through some names. So, Haaland first round, you're keeping him, obviously. Marmoush would have gone like second round. Semenyo as well, second round.
Oh, love that. Semenyo, yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah, I think he has an ADP of 23.6, which is crazy to see.
That is
because I'm pretty sure he went end of first in most of our leagues.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're not keeping Marmoush. Foden, he's 40. So what is that? Round 3, round 4?
No, not keeping.
Yeah.
2
same.
rotation.
Agreed. Vardiol, be like round 3, round 4.
I don't think so.
Same. Reinhard Nuri, round 3, round 4.
Tempting me, but probably still no.
Cherky, this would be round 4, round 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Doku are on the similar point.
Yep, definitely.
Rodri, ADP of 71. So what is that? Round 6-ish?
Probably 6, yeah.
6, 7?
Don't like it, to be honest. Actually, don't hate it either.
He's
It's a
been
tough
scoring
one.
well again.
Yeah, he has
He's been scoring well again.
He has been.
I might take that.
I might too.
Yeah. Reinders, ADP of 82. Absolutely dropped off of that first couple of games. Man.
Correct. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, very annoying. Savio.
Ooh,
Savinho.
No.
Yeah. Bernardo Silva, I don't think we're keeping either.
Nope.
Gehi, ADP of 103. I can't do math. What is that, Ryan?
I don't know.
Round 8? Round 9?
9, 8, 9, yeah. Not against
It's absolute value.
Yeah.
Absolute value.
Yeah.
Even later than that, or around that point, Ruben Diaz, I guess we don't keep. Matias Nunes, 127.
Definitely.
ADP. Yeah.
Done.
Absolute value he has been, man. And then, I mean, the next relevant name, I'd say Nico O'Reilly, ADP of 285. Is that even on the draft board anymore?
Let's go.
Yeah, so give up your last pick for Nico O'Reilly.
Definitely.
Yeah, no brainer there. All right, cool. So I'll just read out all the questions. Let's just keep this going as quickly as possible. So Sweetness is asking, I was trying to figure out who is the best disrespected player. Which player, if you combine Fantrax production with overall Discord disrespect, would have the most? Potential nominations are Gakpo, Morgan Rogers, Robert Sanchez, and Konate.
Ooh. This is a good question. Probably Gakpo, eh?
Yeah, probably. Or probably Konate. Like, in terms of most disrespect to highest production, because it'd probably be Konate. Konate
Fair
or
enough.
Rogers. I mean, Sanchez doesn't even deserve to be in this list. He doesn't put up production anymore, so...
He really doesn't.
I like the Gakpo shout, though, to be fair.
I feel like there's other players if we had our thinking caps on, but it's way too early for you, way too late for me. So we're not going to spend too much brain power on this. But disrespected players. All right, we can come back to that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at like the top 40 list. And I wouldn't say there is really anyone that's worth like throwing under a bus for. Yeah, Gakpo is probably like you're into like the 43rd best player.
Right.
And even after that, like Konate is on that same page as well. So I think honestly the suggestions that he's kind of throwing out is fine.
Are solid, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Sweetness. So then the next question is from Andrew. What sort of innovative training methods are we seeing creep in from modern managers that might be taking things just a touch too far?
Like the whole Chelsea always training methods.
Yeah. I mean, he goes on to say, is Arne Slot really out here perfecting the art of not training at all? Or are Liam Rosenier's lads onto something with this full commitment to respecting the ball, respecting the ref, and in Cole Palmer's case, maybe respecting the ref a bit too personally? At what point does it stop being tactics and start being performance art? I don't know if you saw this clip that Arsenal released of everyone holding a pen in a circle or something like that. They're all holding pens and they're juggling a ball and moving.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I think like Arteta's fully lost it and they might actually bottle the league.
You know what? I'm going to say I'm old school with my football mentality. I like more direct footy.
Yeah.
And I kind of actually want to revert to footy of old. So none of these things are things I would like to see implemented and done. I would never do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the huddle around the ball thing. I don't know if it's like some sort of a power play. It's supposed to intimidate your opponent in some weird way. The whole ref thing, apparently he stood there and didn't move. So I think it's just the ref being a dick. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what are the innovative stuff. Like, I mean, it would be pretty cool to see like the teams attempt a crossbar challenge before a game. I don't know, like.
I mean, yeah, but like, Surely that's just set piece practice in a different way ish.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, bring back the old school ways, man. Line up everyone in the net and try to kick at them or something like that, like Maradona did at the World Cup. What a crackhead. All right, let's move on to Sharpie's question. Roberto De Zerbi in at Spurs. What does it mean for Spurs assets? Who are we dropping / picking up / trading in / teeding out? I mean, we kind of touched on it already.
Yeah, we did. Any like, okay, not thinking ownership here, but who's the most exciting Spurs player for you now?
Solanke.
Still.
Yeah, I think if we're talking attacking options, then yeah, goal scorers. Like, I'm just wondering. This is a bit of a deep dive. I don't know like how much of it you remember, but in his Brighton days as well, like who would have thrived back then?
Yeah, fair. I get it. Very interesting one. I just filtered to Spurs. Kudus has a solid red flag, yo.
Yeah. People went and wavered him in leagues right before the incident. It pissed me off. I completely like blanked on it.
Yeah. I can see him doing well at De Zerbi.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to really throw a rogue one out, Maddison could potentially be back before the season ends.
I saw that too, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole. I don't think you should spend that much time focusing on Spurs players anyhow. I'll just say Xavi Simons was going to be a trade target for me. I actually think he's going to turn this around.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm like we said, anyone that's attacking, and if I had to pick a defender, probably Porro. I still want to wait and see on Udogie and Jed Spence and all these guys. So
yeah.
All right, cool. So from Espresso, 3 whole weeks, give or take. Do you remember your waiver targets? Because I sure as hell don't.
I can change that question to, do you remember your waivers? And then just... Because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, I didn't set any waivers in any of my leagues. I probably took the break. Just because, like, I mean, all the cups and injuries, Champions League playing right now, there's always going to be some doubts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I just try to wait as long as possible, and then we'll just take it from here. Because even people like Jacob Ramsey from Newcastle, now I'm, like, less keen on if Bruno G is truly back, right? So stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So back from Andrew, and I think he kind of sees us out for the rest of the questions. Who's your number 1 double gaming target from Burnley? Fleming, Dubravka, or James Ward-Prowse?
Fleming, especially because he put him in caps.
Yeah. So it'd have to be Fleming, James Ward-Prowse, and Dubravka in that order.
Yeah.
His next question is, will Kieran Trippier, who just announced his retirement from Newcastle end of season, will he be on Love Island UK or find a new club first?
That's a good question. He's going to try to get on Love Island UK and miss the crossbar and then land on the UK.
I think it's going to be the other way around. I think he's going to try for a new Prem club and end up on Love Island. Yeah.
Maybe.
With, like, I don't know, Michael Owen's daughter or some crap like that. Yeah. I thought that was a brilliant question, by the way, Andrew. And then I think it wasn't really a question, but I think he's just throwing shade about the Chelsea huddle, which we kind of touched on. But anyways, those are the questions, and that is the pod. We kind of ended up getting there around the hour and a half mark, miraculously, because we were looking like we were going to put up a 2-hour pod. But Ryan, we're so back. We're back to regular. Yeah, we're back to like a regular format, a regular, I guess, schedule until the end of season, right? Because it's just normal weekly game weeks. I don't know if that's like a bit redundant or whatever. But any final thoughts, pieces of advice before we sign off?
Honestly, I still just can't get the Chris Riggs on Fire song out of my head. I have none.
Yeah. So Ryan's advice is make up as many songs as you can about players before the season ends. And you know what? We'll pick our best one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we do a giveaway or something like that. It's like
love that.
Yeah, so for me, I think I'll give fantasy advice. Look at the double game week options. Don't be too worried about the blank game week just yet. I think we'll cover that stuff on the next pod potentially, because we try to do it a pod ahead of schedule or whatever in terms of the double game weeks and stuff like that. And again, with the double game week for Man City, Crystal Palace, most Man City assets are owned. With Crystal Palace, again, I'm not stressing because, I mean, they're not focusing on the league. If they're still on Europe, that's probably where they're putting all their eggs for their basket. So, again, don't stress out about that too much. But yeah, definitely focus on that double game week 33. Move ahead of schedule because there will be others that will be doing so. And yeah, just take it one step at a time. If you have any questions, DM us. We'll drop you a link to the Discord and we can help you out over there with our lovely community. But other than that, Ryan, it's such a pleasure having you back. I assume you're back with us rest of the season?
I should be. May miss one, maybe odd game week, because who knows what life will throw at us, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, okay, awesome. All right, cool. Listeners, that's it from us. Until next time, peace.